Alrighty, I think we're alive here. About to find out in a second. Just getting the old tablet started. Yeah, it says I'm all right here. Alrighty, well, here we go. Of course, I have to go through my own ads. Nice. There we are. Let's hit live chat. And all right, hello Beth, how are you? It's good to see you. Okay. For the first time, it looks like my tablet is responding before my webcaster. Anyway, good to have you here, Beth. All right, look down below on your lower right hand side. We've got white paint that I've put modeling paste in to thicken it up a bit. Okay, that's what that is, that goop right there. All right, we've got a little bit of burnt umber cad yellow, sap green, and some dioxazine purple. Yes, we do. All right. Well, I'm gonna go again and do some impression. Have I located the painting yet? Beth, you have to remind me. What painting was I supposed to locate? Because I'm pretty sure you have to describe it to me or something, because I don't remember. If you describe the painting to me, I'll let you know if I found it or not. It's had to have been more than a week since you asked me. So let me know which painting. And as Beth is gonna type in and remind me what painting I'm supposed to look for here, we're gonna do an impression. The fall waterfall. You're gonna have to do something for me, Beth. You're gonna have to, cause I don't remember me naming it like that. So it must have been a waterfall with a fall scene in it or something. Because I would remember the title more than I would remember probably the description. So now my Memorex mind is going back to see what waterfall exactly. Because now I don't know. Fall waterfall, I don't know. You got me stuck here. The fall waterfall, I don't know. All right, that would be great. That would be perfect. I don't have my cell phone with me. I just got the tablet here, but I do hear my tablet ring, so somebody's probably messaging me and I can't respond. I got a bad habit of not bringing my cell phone with me when I come into the art room. And if you see how my setup was, I'm really cramped here. The camera that you guys are looking at is usually the camera that aims at my face. But since it gives such a clear picture, I use that as the main cam. But the wire isn't very long, so it's like wrapped around my back here. So I can't really move too much, or it would be a mess indeed. But anyway, the background is just extra paint that I mixed in with a palette knife. Took a blender and just blended it all together. This is 9x12. This is a 9x12 canvas panel. Okay, so it's just canvas, roll canvas glued to some foam board. And like I said, I took extra paint that I had left. Took a palette knife and just took it and scraped down color all over the place. And then I took a blender brush and just, well, actually I didn't take it wasn't a blender brush, it was actually this guy. I took it and just smeared it all together and everything. And what you see here is what it is, but that's all. Okay, let me get right to it. You guys don't see it, but I do have vegetable glycerin here. I'm gonna do some impression some impressionist flowers or rolls or something like that. And I'll just lightly coat this canvas with glycerin. I work with heavy body acrylic paints, and glycerin just helps it flow around a whole lot easier. Glycerin is heat sensitive. I got a very warm room in here, so it is going to dry up rather quickly. All right, okay. Let's put this back, and we're going to start really just dealing with colors. I'm going to fade them and wipe them around a little bit and smooth it out. I'll try to keep some of that glow up there though. As a matter of fact, let's take a little bit of yellow and a little bit of this augmented white. We'll just mix it together here. Like I said, this white's a little thicker now because of the modeling paste, but it's all good. And we'll just come up here and we'll just kind of maybe we'll brighten that up a little bit, just like this, right? We'll brighten it up, and then I'll just take my finger and I'll just kind of smear and soften the edges here. Just kind of travel along like that. Okay, no more, no less than what you see there. It's a little splotch of color. We'll bring it down there. I'll just run it together, just like so. Okay, let's take a little bit of this brown. Okay, no glycerin is really needed in the paint because there's glycerin here, and we'll just throw some dark in here, kind of shadow that in a little bit. We'll pop some out here. And once again, we'll just kind of travel it and fade it. Okay. Just blend it, mix it in there. Put it a little bit in there in that area up in here. The key is no real hard edges. Just kind of soft. Pop it in there like that. All right. Okay, dokie. Let's see, where else am I going to add this? Because I'll be adding more later. Let's get a little bit of this sap green right from the tube. I'm not going to augment it or anything, but we'll put some of that up in here. And maybe a little bit down here. In case I want to slap some leaves in there somewhere. I'll put a few of those in there. Not necessarily going to get rid of all that background, but just some extra color. A little feeling in there. And somewhere else for the brown to mix into. Like so. So it's almost like a little finger painting. Just like that. All right. No, Matt, it's backwards. It's not a fan. It's a heat fan, and the heat is going to make it evaporate faster, not slow it down. If you have a warm room, it's going to evaporate faster. If you have a cool room, it's not going to evaporate as much. It also depends on how much of it you got on your board. I have a very thin amount here, okay, but it will dry and tack up in a heartbeat. So, all right, let's flesh out some color here. We're gonna do something a little different, okay. Now I am using the purple here. I'll do a purple-ish flower, I guess, of some sort. All right, and what I'm gonna do is maybe I'll keep it off center. I'll just kind of pop it around in here. Something like this. I'll kind of have it go out there like this somewhat. Okay. Okay. I'll try to keep the darkness in the center there. But then I'll just start to see this. Kind of wave it out here. What you're looking at me do is actually put distant flowers out there. It's blended into the green a little bit. Okay. And we're going to do, like I say, like an impression. So I'll just make the bowl out of that dark spot. Well, I'll just kind of cup it like that and bring it out. But just like this. Come on out there like that. Wear it away a little bit. See, just wear it away. And now you got my bowl right there. All right, so now you know where the bowl is, right here. Okay, all right. Hey, Lizanne, how you doing? Oh, you got a little confused, didn't you, Matt? Uh-huh. And so I'm just shaping out where the bowl would be right around in there. We'll kind of lighten that up like this. Put it right into that color. Various shapes. Like I say, it's more like fancy finger painting, more or less. Okay, all right. Believe it or not, that's going to be our rolls. There's the bowl, there's outside leaves and everything. Okay. All right. So we're gonna work from outside and we're gonna work going in. All right. Okay. Let's get some green here. You guys can obviously see what I'm doing. Got some green going on here. I don't need, once again, I do not need any glycerin in the paint because there's glycerin all on the board here. That makes it travel and do all sorts of crazy little things. All right. So what I'm going to do with this green, all right, is that I'll just kind of expand it and then come to a point like that. So the leaves will be different. I'll come here, expand it, and just go to a point like that. All right. Let's do another one. Well, we'll have one kind of come this way. Expand, come to a point. Okay, and then we're going to expand again, and we're going to come to another point like that. This one here, we're going to kind of fade him away somewhere. All right, so he doesn't necessarily have to be that close. If I want some a little darker, I'll just use a little bit of brown in this green. It grays it up a little. Okay, and maybe we'll put a little something here. I'll go straight like that, and then I'll just kind of like that. Then you see that straight line right there? Just go opposite and bring it back like that. All right, and we'll have one come out this way. Let's get some more brown. Now, as I'm rubbing this paint across this glycerin background, it's actually picking up the glycerin. I'll go straight again so I can show you guys how to do this. Thin, thick, thin. And then you're gonna do it on the other side. Thin, thick, thin, just like that. And you can wipe some of that away if you want. All right, okay. Let's get a little more brown. Let's make it a little deeper. It's all right, Matt. It's good to see you, Lizanne. Anybody else that may have popped in? I'm looking here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need another one. We need another oddball. Let's put the oddball up here. Let's put the oddball right up in here like that. Okay, just like that. We'll put the oddball way up there. Okay, so we got one there. If I need to put anything else there, I'll definitely do that. All right, I'm gonna clean up the brush here with my little rag. I got a little tiny rag. I'll keep the rag in my hand so I can just quickly wipe the paint off. The reason why I'm doing a flower like this is because, 1, it comes out great. 2, let's get some more yellow and white here mixed. Remember, the white is now I got modeling paste in the white, so it makes it a little thicker. Okay, because this is not titanium white, so the modeling paste helps hold some of this together. Let's get a cute little line in there. Let's kind of highlight that fellow. All right. And as you see, what I'm doing here is just really doing impressionistic accents. Okay, that's basically it. Put that somewhere up there like that. Give a nice little thin line to this fellow, and we'll kind of give him a little wipe of color there. Fill him in. Okay. And we'll do the same thing with this guy. Just a little wipe of color. Just like that. We'll bring some of that up in there. Bring it in there a little bit. There. Really impressionistic. A lot of fun to do these. I'll give him like a little baby line there like that. Okay, let's go to this guy. Kind of fade him in there like that. That's about all I really would need for him. Give him a nice little line there. Okay. Well, people have been buying mine. I'm COVID free. I don't make a regular habit of coughing on my paintings, so I think people are pretty much okay. But nobody's been sick after installing mine. I kind of understand where you're coming from though, Matt. All right. Once again, yellow bowl, okay, or purple. Now, obviously, purple and yellow are opposites of each other. let's get a light source going. So I'll get a little bit of light purple here. There. And we'll kind of lighten up the ball a little bit from here. Even though light source is coming here, so I guess I'll just shade him right here. Just like that, all right? And just give it a nice little round wipe across. There you go, highlight. So we'll put the highlights over there. We'll keep it pretty, fairly dark on that end, all right? Okay, now to accentuate that bold darkness in the center, I'm gonna get a little bit of brown right in here. I get a little bit of that purple. We'll mix that purple and brown together, keep it fairly dark. I don't have to add a lot of thick paint to this, but I'll just give a nice circular kind of pattern there, like that. I think I'll keep it somewhere in that area, something like that. So I'll keep it fairly deep there. All right. We're just gonna have a good time and just base everything off of that. Okay, so we got our somewhat outside petals there, right? I might just play around with this brown and purple for a bit, because they are the outside petals. So working from around this rim here, I'll just maybe go from the rim and go out like this. All right, I'm gonna kind of blend that a little bit. Actually, before I do that, I thought about something here. Let's frame the outside first. Now, the key is we're doing flowers like this. What helps sells this, okay, is actually the lines, okay, that will be created. So let's say, for instance, this fella, these guys back here. All right, so if I want to kind of characterize them, all right, we gotta get a couple lines out there like this. All right, and then I'll just, for all intents and purposes, slowly eke them in this direction. Okay, and I might put a couple in there like that. Kind of rub them around there, something like that. All right, so we're gonna coat get a little bit of white here, and we'll just kind of just like this, come on in there like that. And you really need a line. All I want is really a sharp white-ish line there. So I'll give it a little press there, and I'll kind of curve it around there. Same thing here, it's curve it around like that. Okay, well, there you go. I can sharpen that outside line out there in the outer periphery, I should say. So I'm getting a little bit of white, and I'm getting the white on the tip of the brush. It looks something like that. All right, okay, and then I'll just kind of take it and give a couple of high rim pushes there, something like that. Now the key to doing this is to destroy the bottom part of that line, this in here. Get rid of that. Kind of aim them in if you want, but the main key is to keep that sharp outside line. Yeah, take my finger and kind of roll some of that up out of there, just like that. Very impressionistic flowers. All right. Okay. And so basically I'm just getting the design of a few of these guys. Come around in that way. There we go. Something like that. I'm just wiping away my paint on my brush. I'll be wiping away often. And then I'll just kind of give another strong outline up here. And you curve the outline, curve it to the shape of that bowl there. Travel it around there like that. And maybe I'll kind of give him a little rim of something there and go back this way. Just like that. Everything's really smooth and blended in. Okay. Hey, Mumuku, how are you? It's good to see you. You're waiting on the sound effects. They'll probably come in time. They'll come in time. Now, once again, this white is going to be a little tacky. Okay, that's a little more brown than purple. Let's get some more purple. Put the purple in there. So let's play around with some of these outside. Well, the outside leaves will be here. They're a little darker, so we'll play around with some of these. Okay, let's get a rose that's a petal that's kind of folded in. We'll go to like a little U like that, but we're gonna kind of expand that U like that. All right. So this looks something of that sort. All right, I'm getting a little purple, a little more purple. I tend to just blend all these colors together, mix them in like that. A little more white. And this white's got that modeling paste in it, so it's fairly thick. And all I need really is just a line of paint. No more than what you're looking at right now. Just a bright line of paint, and you push the rest in. Blend it right in. See that? Already makes your petal. See how fast that happened? Okay, I can curve that a little bit just to give it its roundness. It's not enough brightness. You'd be surprised how much white you would need for it to show. And plus, with the modeling paste, makes it as thick as can be. So, but all I need is a little line. Maybe have it kind of cut off there, just like so. Smooth it right out. All right, let's go back into our weird grayish purple here. And we'll just start making all sorts of mysterious ghost petal things. You're gonna start with a wedge. Let's go here, start with a wedge, go in like that. All right, we'll start with another wedge. We'll do the wedge coming outside and going like two different triangles there. And you're gonna take the bottom half and you're gonna fade that around like that. Take this one here, fade it around. But look at that. Now you guys might not be able to see any difference yet, but you will in a second. Now that I just did those marks, it's where you guide those marks now. All right, let's just take flat out purple. We're gonna pretend this purple, it would be the highlight, but obviously it's not the highlight, it's the shaded side. The light's not coming from that side. And we'll just take it and we're gonna aim that purple right toward the center there. Okay. And I'm gonna get a nice rim of paint. I need a little thicker here, a little thicker paint. And I just want the rim of this guy just like that. And I'm wiping the rest in. I can just kind of rub it out of there. But we're gonna get the shape of a rose just using rims of paint. They'll separate the petals for you while everything else is just being moved around and blended. So I should be using a 1/2" brush, and I'm not. Well, this is a 1/2" brush, but it's a long haired 1/2", which I don't commonly use. It's just that I have it in my hand right now, and guess what? We're gonna use it today because I really don't feel like changing up now that I actually got going here. All right, but you can start to see how things are fleshing out here. Okay, I'm gonna go back into my weird purple gray. Okay, and we're gonna kind of play around in here like this. Rub that out a little bit. All right, okay. I'm gonna wipe off the paint off my brush here. Let's gather some more, some regular purple here. Once again, nice rim of paint right here. Boom, I'm pushing towards me. Okay, and you can have whatever shape you feel. Okay, and I'm just gonna get rid of all of that extra and just keep the rim of paint. So now you got the illusion of another petal. So hopefully you guys can see exactly what I'm getting at here. All right, let's have one kind of, we'll do it this way. Thin, it gets thick, and then we'll stop it right about there. We'll kind of drag that in like that. All right. Okay. Here's the fun part, sweetheart. Get a little bit of brightness here. Because remember, all you're thinking about is the edge. Right in here. A little bit of that edge in there like this. And that's about it. You rub the rest. All soft. Keep it soft. All right. There goes another one. Okay. We can probably have one, maybe around here. We'll just kind of play with it in there, so the light's catching it a little bit. And then we'll pop another one in here like this and go downward. And we'll circle it around there. Circle it around. Come on out there like that. All right. Going back into my dark here. Still got a little bit of white on the brush, but that's okay. Just like so. Kind of bring it around there like that. I think I can have another petal in there. So we're going to sneak another one in there. This is just me taking the dark, and we'll kind of give it a nice little fold right there. I'll turn the brush around, and we'll just kind of pop one in there. We'll have it cut in front of the other one. Just like that. Cut in front of it, cut in front of it there. So we got another one there. Okay. Maybe we'll have him travel a little further there. So you can manipulate this any way you want. All right. Very, very, very impressionistic flowers here. And we're just going to keep building and building and building off of that. Okay. I got a little bit of a folded flower right here. It's trying to make its way. We'll just give him a little edge there, and we'll just wipe the rest away. Just like that. Got a little bit of that here too. And what I'm going to do is gather more of this dioxazine purple. Nothing special, just kind of pop a strong edge in there. And you're aiming at edge there. Give him a little curve there. We'll have it go over the leaf a little bit like this. Okay, and just aim it. See, just like so. Put that color in there. Because these leaves or these petals are underneath the flower, so they're not going to be too highlighted. But you can give them the benefit of the doubt, give them that nice strong edge, let people know that you got something hanging around over there. All right. Okay. Another strong edge for a flower there. Let's put this rim right here. Give them a nice strong push, 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 push. And we're just kind of fade all that out. All right. Okay. I can still play around. Let's pretend we got some translucent flowers. That means when I put, let's put a petal over these guys here like that, and we'll kind of just keep going. I'll just take it and just see how you just kind of wipe over all the rest, just like that. Wipe over the rest of them. There you go. Kind of fold them around or whatnot. Blend all of that in there. Blend them guys together. Just like that. All right. I'm really hoping I'm making a little sense to you guys doing this. Okay. All right. We're gonna slowly get to the lit area. These guys will be kind of along this line. They'll be kind of floating around in there. All right. Okay, let's get a little bit of this white here. I'll put it right here, get a little touch of purple. All right. Like I say, for a lit flower, you'd be surprised how much white you would actually need. And remember, I got modeling paste on this too. Okay. All right. Let's work with. We'll come around here. We'll just kind of. Let's do this. Let's just kind of wave it around here like this. Okay. And maybe something up around in here. Have them cut through. And I'll just kind of rub all of that. And we'll kind of fade that one out there somewhere. We'll get it a little heavier and we'll just fade them around somewhere around in here. All right, let's get a little white. We'll have a little fun here. I'm just caking up my brush with white. I'll show it to you right here. And once again, we'll get a slight push. Slight push. that little rim of paint going there and destroy the bottom edge. So these fellows are hanging around out here being all sporty and pretty, just like this. And I'll just kind of fade them in there. We got this guy out here. All right, you guys kind of see what I'm doing here. I cannot see how you guys cannot emulate what I'm doing. It's the same repetitive process. Okay. Oh, let's get kind of a nice little line in here. Kind of create a petal there. Maybe a little wedge there. And we come inside. Just like that. Put some out there. Like that. Oh, and get some ghosty things hanging around out here. Fade that out like that. And then I'll just get a nice strong rim of color in there. Brush it in there. Bring some of that green with you. Okay. You bring the green with you like that. You can just take a nice, let's get some purple. Let's get some purple and white here. And we'll just give it a nice strong push. That rim of purple there. And then you just get rid of, just keep that rim of purple. All right. So that gives you the illusion that it is still a purple flower. Okay. I'll just kind of reclaim these with purple instead of white. Just like that. All right. Put it in there. So hopefully, like I said, I'm making a little bit of sense here. I'll look at your chat in 1 second. Is this on watercolor paper? Nope, this is actually on 9x12 canvas on a foam board. I got rolled canvas and glued it on some foam boards. So it's very, very sturdy and very, very light. Got a little more white and purple around here where this yellow is at here. So we're really gonna kind of put the shine on these guys here. Up there. Just like that. All right. Just cleaning off the brush so I can get another fresh layer of this white purple mix. We'll put a nice little line of color there. I'm not looking for anything else but a nice tight line that will help us define these guys. Just like so. That's all I need is a line. The line is going to help you shape the flower. All right. There we go. Right up in there like that. So you can create petals just out of playing around in the purple that you already have. So I'll make it look a lot more complicated than it actually is. All right. But you see how where we're heading with this. All right. Okay, let's get some purple and some white. Let's put a little bit of love out here. Kind of line there. We're gonna fade that line right out here. So we'll make an automatic translucent petal. You're just putting the line out there. That's all. A line of color, you destroy the inside. All right. And I'm going back into my white. We're going to tint it with a little bit of purple. And just give it a nice little thin line out here, just to kind of tease that it's there. And you destroy the inside of that line. All right, so you got to kind of get that line out there pretty bright. So I'm just going to touch it there. And then I'll just use my finger. I get rid of all the excess. Just like that. I'll have it cut across this fella here. Just like that. Boom. Have it cut across. So we got all sorts of love popping off around in here. There we go. And get a start of something right here, right? Just like this. Just pop it in there and just get so it makes it look like a continuing petal there. All right. And maybe you can have another one in here like this. Okay, just aim it in there. Just like that. And I'll take some purple real quick and we'll dab some purple in there. There. Just a little bit to let it know that it is still a purple flower there, all right? Same spread adhesive you always use, yeah. It's not varnish, it is spray adhesive. Actually, I use this, I'll show it to you. This is what I use for my roll canvas. There you go. That. And yes, it's heavy duty. Okay. But that's what I use. And my canvas roll is actually right beside me. I can't reach to get it because the camera's so close by. All right, but well, essentially there you go. Okay, for your rolls. All right, I can take what little bit of purple I got left. I need more than this, but we'll just take this and I'll do the best I can with it. I guess I get a little touch of white and we'll lighten it up a little bit. A little bit of glycerin. I'll loosen up this paint. And we'll just add a little bit of a purple tint just right in here. This is now turned into more of a glaze, and basically I just want to purple out some of this stuff here. All right, just like that, just kind of fade it in there a little. All right, maybe not so much over there. Okay, let's get some viney little leaf things going on here. I'll take some of this dark brown. I can't believe I'm still using this brush, but I am. A little touch of glycerin. We'll loosen up this paint just a little bit here. All right, just like that. We'll come here right into that dark. Put some. I guess we'll just put some wigglies in there like that. Boom. One in here. Nice dark ones there. We'll come down, wiggle, come up, go to a point real quick. Come here, go to wiggle. Get that little points are important there. Wiggle. Well, I messed that one up, so we'll just create another one right there. Boom. Boom, it's like that. Come here, put one right in there. Boom. So that's a nice little contrast there. All right. See what? Hey, Billy. See what happened, Moo, if you introduce food in this group? See what you calls? Now you gotta your everybody coffee. Right, just a little more glycerin here. We're gonna use a little bit of sap green. We're gonna come over here. We're gonna play with it. We're gonna model the color. Model the color means it's not exactly all blurred. All right, and we're gonna come down here, and we're just gonna get a little veiny thing going that way, and we're gonna just press. Just like that, and we're gonna press, wiggle, come up straight, get one right there. Press, wiggle, put one in there. Press, you wiggle, come back up, boom, another one. And you just keep going with it. I need more paint than glycerin, so I'm gonna thicken that out a little more. Come in there, there we go. You overlap them, go in different directions with it. Just like so. And maybe we'll pop some other stuff in there. Well, I like odd numbers, so we'll put the third one up there. So bear with me 1 second. We're gonna kind of have one kind of come this way. We'll have them come around like that. And really press and put that in there like so. Get a little more brown. You know what? I never really got into the yellow there. So let's get a little bit of yellow. Put some white in that yellow. Let's brighten that up a little bit. Press and then boom, just like that. Come on around, just like that. Oh, we'll put one here. Put one there. Put one there. And we'll put one there. Put one here. Get a little more white. Just brighten it up a little bit. Not by much though. And we'll kind of put one, boom, put one right there. That little point out there. Just like that. Come on the other side like that. Let's brighten this one up a little bit more. How about that? Brighten that one up too. All right, so it's kind of looking like that. Your coffee. The Andre book is pretty good. I'm almost done reading it. It's very. It's well, let you know that he was a human being. Let you know what he actually went through, and stuff, which is it's very hard for him, you know. During his later years, when he was in so much pain, he was pretty miserable. But other than that, though, it's a really good book. I'm just gonna highlight a few little bit of the veins there. All right, not really go overboard with it. Believe it or not, I think we're almost there, guys. I kind of figured it wouldn't be up a painting that's going to be really too long. I'm going to get a little bit of yellow here. I'll just put the yellow into this white. I'll brighten up some of those flowers there with the corresponding color. Now remember, this white has modeling paste, so I might want to brighten up a few. Let's kind of wiggle that. Let's kind of brighten up a couple of those like that. We'll kind of put one on the other side there. So we'll brighten this up just a little bit here. Press and go that way with it. Okay, maybe we'll kind of brighten him up a little more, because it is by that yellow in there. Okay, let's do something else before we get up out of here. We're gonna kind of close in on this flower a little bit. Since I do not have no more purple, I'll use another color that'll really make it dark. So we got some phthalo blue. We'll put a dot of phthalo blue. All I need is a dot here. Oh yeah? Okay. Moo. So I'm using a little bit of umber, a little bit of now umber and blue will make green. Okay. And that's why you're getting this green like that, because umber is a brown with green in it. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to trap that rose in there. Boom. Look at this. See how you can kind of form those petals there? See this? Put that darkness in there. And then I'll just kind of use the old fingers trick again, and we just blend it out and come on up here. Just like that. I'll put some of that color up in that leaf there. That's basically all I'm doing. Is just kind of framing things in order here. Just like that. Okay. I'm gonna come up under here. Just like that. Kind of frame all of that. Melt it into the other one. It can actually be due to be a little bit darker than that, actually, to really get it to very mysterious there. Add a little shadow there on that leaf. There. The darker the better, really. Pop a little bit of it in here, wave it around, up in there like that. Get some more of this brown here. And we'll pop a bit of love up in this area in here. Just like that. Kind of block out your leaves there. Just like so. There. And I'm looking at it more and more. Remember, I got this big monitor, so I can actually look at it almost larger than life. So make sure I got things correctly here. All right. Okay. You guys can do this. Only if it looks appealing. I'm pretty sure you'll let me know. Don't be soft on me. If you guys like it, cool. Like I said, it's a different variety of flower, a different take on backgrounds and all of that good stuff. And remember, I got the glycerin on here, so that's what makes the paint move around and do exactly what it's doing here. And I'm working pretty much with the colors that I have chosen. Okay. Let's put a little bit of that love up in there too, like that. All right. See, I didn't totally get rid of that background. Told you I wasn't. There we go. All right. Have a good dinner, Lizanne. And thank you for coming through. Oh, Moo Moo, I'm far from famous. Far from it. And the artist she seen it or got it from. I hope he was a lot more successful than me, dear. I guess eventually, if I keep plugging away at it, I'll go somewhere with this. One could hope, I guess. I'm just kind of glazing some more purple in certain spots, that's all. All right. I think I need a little more purple over there too. I want this. There we go. There's a little purple tinge in that. There we go. All right. I think I'm satisfied with that. That will be, I guess that will somewhat be it, I believe. Oh, I'm just looking at things. I guess I can use a little bit of this, tiny bit of this blue here. I don't really want to, but no, I'll keep it at its purple and its white. I won't use the blue. Well, thank you, Moo Moo. Hey, it's the superstar. How you doing, Diana? You came just in time for the end. Good to see you. You had a very nice stream there this morning. I had to do a voiceover, so I really couldn't interact. I had a voiceover to do. Now I'm going to use the color opposite. I'll just use yellow here. And we'll just tap in some steam. We'll get it pretty heavy here. Then we'll just lighten it up a little bit. Up in here a little. Keep it pretty heavy down below though. Break it up a little bit over on this side. Come over it like that. I'm thinking, since I do have that blue, I think I'll put a butt or two in here. Why not? Why not? Let's take we'll take a flat brush here. Okay, let's get we'll get a mix here. We'll put it right here. Let's get some green. Put it in with the white. We'll mix it in like that. We'll just kind of push a pile of it right there. All right, we'll push it right there. That should do. And just wipe off the brush for a minute. All right, let's show you how I do this real quick. Let's get some blue here. I should lighten that blue just a little bit. Yeah, I'll just lighten the blue a little bit. All on the brush like that, okay? All right. So most of it is on the brush, like you see here. All right, let's go to this green again. On the tippy end of the brush, we'll get that green in there. Just like that. So the green is really on the tip of the brush, and then you got all that blue back there. All right. Okay, let's come here. Let's, I guess we'll have one come this way. What happens? Just come off the side. Come on down. Come on. Hey! We'll just come on down. And we'll just pop one right there. All right. And yes, that was my dog. And yes, somebody did come into the house. And he has a big bark, and he did do a growl, but it was a low one. So So he did give the warning. But man, when he goes, he goes. Now you know why I don't have any visitors. So we got another one coming off of here. Coming down, we have him curve around, and then bam, we got another one right there. Actually, not enough blue on that one, so we'll pop that blue right in there like that. Ran out of blue. That's what happened. But that's okay. I'm going to keep it just like that. But watch what I'll do. When you come to an instance like that, just get the blue right here. Okay. And you just continue the blue right here. Just press down. Press down. Just like that. Oh, not like that though. There, just wipe it away. That's the good thing about glycerin. You just wipe away, blend it. So no worries. Come here, add that blue just like that. All right, that's 1, 2. We need another one. We need one more. So we'll get some more blue. Get some of this green right on the tip there. Okay, that should be enough. I'll get some white. We'll mix that white in there with it. This is just the tip of the brush, so have no worries. So we have 2 here. Okay, one's aiming downward. Yeah, why not? Let's have it come underneath one leaf right here. Come underneath, come all in this dark right in here. Come over this one here. Come on over, and then we'll just pop one right in there. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Isn't that cool? Okay, we'll take the same brush because once again, this is like at 99% of the painting, so we're almost done. Let's get a little bit of this green. We'll get some of this dark stuff too. Mix it in. Okay. Since we got that, we'll just kind of have one here and just kind of come to a point like that. All right. We got one here. We just kind of join him like that. Same thing with this fella. Kind of surround him. Come on down like that. Come this one here, thin, thick, and go thin again, like that. I guess we could put some cutesy little whatever's in there like that. Just pop them in there with little wiggle thingies, just like that. Okay, something like that in there. All right, I think we're just about done, more or less. We'll put some cutesy little bright ones in here like that. Boom, boom. Put some going the other way. Come over this side. Boom. Oh, I like that. It's nice and bright. I like that one. Oh, I guess we'll have one dangling into the flower like that. Overlap into your flower a little bit. We'll put some here like that. Come into the flower. All right. One that pushes the flower back. All right. So put one right here. We'll put one right here. We'll put one right there. Right there. We'll lighten it up with a little touch of yellow. Yellow's transparent, so you're good. Put one right in there. Okay, like that. I like that yellow, so I guess I'll bring some of that yellow over here because it looks cool. It's the only reason why I put the yellow there. I think it looks pretty neat. There you go. Alrighty then. Well, thank you, Mumuku. I appreciate it. Let's get a little bit of little dot right there. We'll kind of give him a little shine there, like that. I'm just looking. Give him a little something around in there for interest there. We're gonna pop a little something there. Kind of fade him in there like that. Be very expressionistic with your piece. See, I don't normally paint like this, but why not? Why not? Pop a little bit of that kind of brightness in there, just in key little areas. I'm looking for another spot to maybe get away with that. Maybe right up in here. Just a little bit, just tease a little bit of brightness in certain areas. That's all. All right. Yes, he's a bull mastiff and pit bull, all 130 pounds of him. It's incredibly early. I woke up extremely early, so even though it's 7:15 here on this side of New York, this side of the United States, eastern seaboard here. It feels later to me because I woke up so early. All right, let's do the most important part of this painting. I'll put my name on it. I guess I'll use this dark blue and brown mix. But I do appreciate you guys stopping through. I actually tomorrow's Wednesday, so I actually go live on Wednesday. Probably around 6 o'clock, 6:30, something like that, I'll go live. What will I do? Who knows? I'll think about it on that day. So I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I don't know. Maybe I'll do a covered barn. And if I do that, that'd be cool. It gives me something to sketch. So maybe I'll do a covered barn. Or covered bridge. That's what I'm talking about. No, not covered barn. Most barns are covered. Duh. Covered bridge is what I meant. All right, let's take the tape off. I don't want to leave you guys with the tape sticking on it like that. It's my preference to have a border. You don't necessarily need one. I just chose to do one. Okay. I peeled the tape away from the canvas so that, well, this has got glycerin on it, so it's not going to really peel. All right. It takes a little while for that glycerin to dry. All right, let's peel it off from over here. And so you peel, it's like a pull lift. You pull and lift at the same time. You put your lifting away from it. I think this one here is underneath the previous up top. So same thing, just carry it over. All right, this one here's got a piece of tape folded, so it's a little easier for me to get it. And there you go. All right. See, it just gives a neater, more professional presentation when it's framed like that. But this, my opinion, that's just what I prefer. Not necessarily the hard and fast rule. All right. Yeah, maybe I'm thinking covered barn tomorrow. All right. Canvas. Oh, no, Diana. This is a, well, I guess you could call it a canvas sheet, but it's just rolled canvas glued to foam board. So it's extremely light. Nope, no watercolor paper. This is, as you can see by my hand, this is 9x12. Okay. I cut it myself. So it's just sheets of foam board, and I took some adhesive glue. I'll show it to you. I showed it earlier, but you weren't on. But I just glue it with this stuff. And this stuff I prefer, the heavy duty stuff, because it really won't peel off. So once it's on there, it's on there. And I glue the back of the canvas paper, and I glue the back of the foam board. Wait till both sides get tacky. You just put it on there, press it on, and that's it. That's a wrap. And she's done. Okay. Who knows? I don't know if I'll sell this one or I may donate it to Sandy. Who knows what I'll do with this one. But yeah, they're very compact, very lightweight. And it's so much easier to send something like this through post office than an actual canvas, So, all right, guys. Well, that's actually it. And it is an hour exactly there that we've been at this. Actually, a little less than that. It's just turned 59 minutes. So. Thank you very much for watching, guys. If no one has any questions, I guess I'll see some of you, hopefully all of you, but I'll see you guys on tomorrow at maybe 6 o'clock, 6:15, something like that. But I'll be back here on YouTube. Wednesday's my regular day to do all of this. So I had extra time and everything. I'm all caught up with stuff, so thought I'd come on in here and do this painting. So, all right. Like I say, it's a different style than what I'm accustomed to doing as far as florals. Like I say, it's a little more impressionistic and a whole lot of finger painting for this. So I think it's something that everybody could do. All right. You have a good night, Diana. And everybody else, take care. Peace. And see you when I see you. Bye-bye.